Busted star Charlie Simpson has spoken out about the terrifying moment his son was rushed to hospital after he suffered secondary drowning. The 37-year-old singer, who welcomed his second child Yago back in 2018, took to his Instagram account to share the horrifying moment during a family day by the pool. As he shared a heartbreaking snap of his 4-year-old son in the hospital bed, he explained how the horrific incident happened during their previously fun-filled holiday. Read more. Britney Spears shows off figure as she shares concerns over missing posts in full view of his 98,900 followers on Instagram. The star shared a lengthy post explaining how it happened as he offered advice to fellow parents online. Sugar Babes star sets the record straight as fans demand Heidi rejoins group Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's previous marriages and kids as they finally wed. He wrote, "Hi all, I wanted to share a terrifying experience we had recently with my youngest son Yago, in the hope that if it helps just one person avoid a similar situation, it will be worth it." Yago is a strong swimmer for his age and he was swimming underwater but suddenly came up spluttering and coughing. At no point was he left unattended. It was momentary, nothing seemingly unusual for kids to experience. We got him out and he seemed fine and happy and was completely normal for the rest of the day. The star went on to share how his son's symptoms developed throughout the day, explaining how he became lethargic during dinner and falling asleep in his mom's arms before he woke up projectile vomiting. Charlie explained how doctors initially diagnosed the tot with food poisoning, but after he recalled to the medics how Yago suffered a coughing episode at the pool, he was urged to take him to A&E. The doting dad added, "Before the doctor left, I suddenly remember Yago coughing in the pool that morning and I remembered reading about a condition called secondary drowning, so I relayed it to the doctor." After hearing this, his demeanor changed and he told us to go to A&E straight away. The boy band star recalled the horrific hour-long journey to the hospital as his son got increasingly worse as they rushed to the emergency room. He continued, "Jago's condition deteriorated and he seemed to be drifting in and out of consciousness. He was rushed through to have CT scans and x-rays and to our absolute horror, we were told that he had water in his lungs and was minutes away from pneumonia." Charlie's worst nightmare soon came true when he was given the devastating diagnosis as doctors confirmed he was suffering from secondary drowning. The adoring dad went on, "He spent the next 3 days in hospital and am so thankful for the amazing care he received. It was the worst thing we have ever experienced. The scariest thing of all is that had we not taken him to the hospital when we did, the outcome could have been very different." After doing a lot of research, secondary drowning is seemingly quite rare but even so, not talked about. It takes less than half a glass of inhaled water to drown. Symptoms can start as long as 72 hours after the event, which can make them hard to diagnose. These include vomiting, fever, labored breathing and lethargy. The singer concluded the painful statement by adding, "I truly hope no one ever has to experience this, but I hope to be able to raise some awareness of this frightening condition in case they do." For more of the latest showbiz and TV news from the Daily Star, make sure you sign up to one of our newsletters. The loving dad and his family were soon flooded with support and messages of sympathy by his loyal legion of fans online. One user penned, "Oh Charlie, what a scary experience for you all," followed by a black heart emoji. Another added, "Gosh, I'm so glad he is okay, you must have been terrified." Sending lots of love, which they signed off with a kiss. A third gushed, "I hadn't even heard about secondary drowning before today, so thanks for the education." And I hope Yago has made a fast recovery. Read next, Jennifer Lopez shares first snaps from surprise Las Vegas wedding to Ben Affleck. Jessie Nelson shows off famous curves as she dons plunging denim bra top and tight jeans. Katie urges bosses to look into X Factor revival amid Channel 5 move. Mylene class pays her kids for chores and asks for an invoice for pocket money. Gwen Stefani accused of cultural appropriation with latest music video.